Hey there, geeks. This is the officially unofficial Geek Channel weekly comic roundup, comic spotlight, spoiler-tastic. It is for Infinite Frontier number 6. This is where we take my picks of the week, we take out the plastic, we get down and dirty with them, and we talk about how everything goes together in a spoilery way. So, spoilers. If you have not read Infinite Frontier number 6 and you don't like spoilers, please come back later after you've read Infinite Frontier number 6. But if you like spoilers or you've read it already, welcome to the weekly comic spotlight, spoiler-tastic as it is, of Infinite Frontier number 6. Holy shit, guys. Okay, so here's the thing. Shit. First off, I want to apologize. I am wearing my glasses right now because I do get into these and I do look at stuff and I look and I show you guys stuff from within the books, and it's a little bit easier for me to read if I am wearing my glasses. So yes, there is. I also have my notes all big and everything here, and so there is a glare on my computer screen. So please try to excuse the glare on my glasses of my computer screen. Someday I will have better equipment and I won't need, or I won't have the glare. So here we go. God willing, someday we will have no glare on these glasses. What's up, buddy? Sorry, my weird sounds were coming from parts of my apartment. I just had to. I couldn't figure out if that was River making noises, but he's now under my desk, so he's now sitting here with me. Um, okay, so here we go. Back to what we were going to talk about. Infinite Frontier number 6. Holy shit! So much is happening here. We have, if you were reading the last issue last week, they really cranked this shit out, and we have a continuation of the fight that started last week, and so Darkseid is here, and he is controlling or trying to control Roy, who is currently a Black Lantern, against his will, definitely. So Roy Harper, as you may recall, Roy Harper was killed in Heroes in Crisis, and somehow came back. It's like in episode 9, somehow Palpatine returned. I've used this joke before, but I'm going to use it again and again and again and again. So in episode 9, somehow Palpatine returned. Well, somehow Roy Harper returned. Because he was definitely dead, guys. Okay, guys, like, okay, here's the thing. We know, kind of. We have an idea, an inkling, and something or other as to why Roy Harper returned, or how, not necessarily why, but how he returned. This probably all stems from the complete reboot of the multiverse that happened with death metal. So in death metal, a number of things happen. One of which it rebooted and reopened the entire multiverse in DC, and also, for all intents and purposes, killed a major superhero. But no bother, don't worry. I won't tell you who it is, but I will tell you. It's comic books. the major superhero is probably coming back, more than likely. I've read specs. It's okay. So we have infinite multiverses. We have, this is the beginning of the issue where all the fight is still going on. What? Yeah. Okay, that's from my water. Okay, so um we have the fight going on between people that are desperate to make sure that their world does not get destroyed because of the multiverse being open back up. Darkseid's also involved because, of course, he always wants to run everything, and he's been stuck in Earth Omega. If you call all the way back to Infinite Frontier Zero, Darkseid actually took out the quintessence. Okay, so like in my last video, I had a hard time saying a couple words. So the quintessence. There we go, quintessence. He took out, like, literally killed the quintessence right before said superhero that died during death metal was graciously turned down a position with them. So, anywho, oh my god, you know what? Fuck it, this is spoilers video, right? Okay, so Darkseid back in Infinite Frontier Zero took out the quintessence right after Wonder Woman, Diana, Princess of Themyscira. God, why can't I talk today? Turned down very graciously an invitation to become part of the quintessence because she was dead. She sacrificed herself to save everyone in death metal. So, but guys, don't worry about Wonder Woman. Don't worry about Wonder Woman. Worry about the fact that her book is starting to get boring. But, you know, don't worry about Wonder Woman otherwise. So Darkseid has taken Roy Harper hostage, is holding on to him because he is the key. He's Omega Lantern key, okay? And Obsidian, because this is a multiverse type of situation, we have Obsidian and Jade are coming to help Roy. And Roy is basically kind of soothed by Obsidian and is very grateful. We also have this whole situation where the other part of Darkseid's plan is basically that they've got Barry Allen. Barry Allen, and they've basically got Barry Allen running on like a hamster wheel type thing, okay? And they are using him to put a crack in the multiverse so that Darkseid, he wants to rule everything, okay? So President Superman, which is in this book because he's part of Justice League Incarnate, is trying to making the move to try and save Barry, and unfortunately, it's a little too. It's not necessarily too late, but kabam. Okay, so wow, so everything just goes kapooey. And this is like when you turn the page, this is your comic spread here. Like, this is that moment when you're reading comics and that happens and you're like, shit. What the fuck just happened? And then basically what you got, what's really funny is the way it was set up. Is you have that page and then you have the 2-page ad for Batman the World. And then you have to be like, God damn, 2-page ad, what the fuck? And then you move on, and then you have just basically like all this stuff going on, all these like balls of light everywhere. And they're basically kind of just sitting there like, okay, so what's going on? And Roy is sitting there and he doesn't have the ring anymore, and he's not a Black Lantern anymore. He's like, am I free? And Darkseid looks at him and he's like, no one is. We're all doomed now. Um, the rain has gone quiet. Flash is gone. The crack in the universe is lost. The omniverse has been taken from me. This is what Darkseid is saying. He looks at Psycho Pirate and he's like, you failed me, because you remember Psycho Pirate was involved last time. Psycho Pirate is like, oh man, I need to kind of get out of here. I gotta go be somewhere. And then, really strange, really strange. After some infighting there on everyone just kind of sitting there, Darkseid just sends everyone away. Darkseid basically sends everyone back to where they came from. Kind of. Okay, so you have Justice League Incarnate sent back to their world, of which they have Thomas Wayne with them. So that's the Batman from Flashpoint. That's Thomas Wayne instead of Bruce Wayne. A really sweet moment involving this, where Thomas Wayne throughout all of this series has been kind of sitting there like, I kind of fucked up when it came to meeting my son from the Earth Prime, from Earth Zero. And he's sitting there and he's getting beat up by someone, and the person beating him up is like, yeah, we're gonna do all this, and then we're gonna go to that Earth and we're gonna kill your son, and we're gonna do all this stuff. And he starts naming each of the Robins, or like each of the members of the Bat family. And they're like, what are you mumbling about, old man? And he's like, those are my son's kids, and I failed them once before, and I'm not going to fail them again. And it was just, I sat there like, what, is Thomas Wayne going to make me like emotional now? Um, but it was like, you know what? I failed him once before and I'm never going to fail him again. So fight like a man, basically, is what he tells this guy. And it's so good. It is wonderful. So today's battle is over. Darkseid sends everyone back to where they came from, pretty much. Um, One of the next scenes that we see is Justice Incarnate is back where they came from with Thomas Wayne. And then we go to Earth Zero a few days later, and you've got Cameron Chase and Roy. Roy, who is no longer the Black Lantern, he's just Roy again. Um, and he's sitting there and he's talking to her, and they're like, what do we do now? Like, we can't assume everything's over, but we also, can't just sit here and do nothing. What are we going to do? And he is, basically he's like, I'm going to go find my daughter because I saw her and I realized that she wasn't on that Earth. And that's why he took some of the risks he did in the previous issue. But now he is on that Earth and he is going to find her. And Cameron Chase, she's just like, the way that Mr. Bones got me involved in everything was because he started showing me all the different kinds, all the different Cameron Chases in the multiverse. And she's just like, which one was the best version of me? And he's just like, well, she's just like, like, this could be the best version of me right here. Me. I could be the best version of me. And it's really funny because I was sitting there like, wow, that's kind of like a motivational poster or some shit like that. And then the next panel, Roy is like, you should put that on a motivational poster or something. So I thought that was kind of funny. Roy is sitting there and he's looking at Titan's Tower. And that's really cool because now Titan's Academy is named after him. So that's going to be interesting when he shows back up there. Hi guys, thanks for the building. So he says it's time to get back to living, and he's looking at Titan's tower, and it's kind of cool. And so then you have a cut back to Earth Omega, and you have Darkseid, and oh shit, okay. He's like, they think that they won. They don't understand what we unlocked today. Are you ready to bow to me? Will you not fail me like Psycho Pirate? And so he's talking to everyone, and he's just like, he's got the Black Lantern ring, and then he crushes it in his hands. Um, he's just like, Earth Omega was never a world. It was a piece of a resting enemy, dormant since the first crisis. And now it wakes. We will find the Flash and the crack in the Omniverse. I'm not the only one who seeks this power, but I will control the great darkness. And that's the 2-page spread that you have there. He will control the great darkness. So that's not the end, though, guys. Okay, so we are treated to an epilogue with the Flash, because everyone reading this at this point is like, okay, so where's the Flash? Where's Barry Allen? So Barry Allen is still in this mindset right at that moment where he's, I'm going to save everyone. I'm going to save it. Wait, hold up. Things aren't right. And so he just stops, and he kind of just tumbles into something. And he tumbles into this like destitute like world, right? And he's like, oh dang, where am I? And this place, I've been here before when I died. I remember. Where? And he said, this is Multiverse 2. It was here. It was what became before, destroyed by the Anti-Monitor in the first crisis. The Empty Hand and the Gentry fed on it for years. It was all my fault. Its ruin started with me. They made me watch as each world was swallowed in darkness. I tried to warn them. Okay, guys, I gotta just show you. It's another absolutely fantastic 2-page spread. Look at this. Look at this. Like, see, like, right down here is where you got Barry, just kind of looking up at everything. And it's just, oh my God. Okay. Um, so he recognizes, he knows where he is. And then all of a sudden, he understands he's not fucking alone, right? So there's this guy there. And he's talking to Barry. He's addressing Barry. And he's just like, here we are. You know, Darkseid tried to take it. Lex Luthor tried to do something. Anti-Monitor tried to destroy it. Or the Anti-Monitor destroyed it. Lex Luthor tried to do something. Darkseid wants it, but oh, what? Here we are. I'm Pariah. So you got Pariah is getting involved in this shit. Okay? So then he says, and it's time that we moved on, stopped apologizing for the past, and let the real multiverse truly live. What? What? What is the true multiverse? Is it this multiverse that's dead, or is it the true multiverse, the multiverse that exists now? So, then he sends the Flash off, and the Flash is sitting there with his Flash family. We'll all be happy no matter what. Pariah is sitting there. We'll all be happy no matter what. Okay, so this is the first series, limited series, in regards to this whole storyline. Okay? Now, I know, and I've been, paying attention to specs, paying attention to other things that have been coming out, talking about what's to come. We are continuing this kind of thing. one with Justice League Incarnate is starting next month or November. Hold on. Hiccups. I'm gonna look. Okay, to be continued. Justice League Incarnate will be getting its own book. This is going to start in November. It's going to be Justice League Incarnate #1 out in November. So, if you ordered Bunny Superheroes, congratulations. They'll be here in November. Check the tracking. And check your email for the tracking because they'll be here November. And then the whole story involving Darkseid in this new but old multiverse coming in 2022. So early 2022, this will be continued. Just says to be continued in 2022. It does not give a month. Dear God, why doesn't it give a month? So then I can be like, okay, this is how many weeks we have to wait to figure out what the hell's going on. Okay, so here's what you do in the meantime. Read Crisis on Infinite Earths. Yeah, read Crisis on Infinite Earths. Because that's going to give you information about this past multiverse. Try to catch up. Read other information like read Death Metal. Read Metal, Death Metal. Maybe some of the other things that could prep us for what we're about to see would be the Batman Who Laughs. Other things like that that I'm definitely going to be sinking my teeth into. Now, yeah, that's basically where we stand. I'm going to be getting Justice League Incarnate when it comes out in November, and then sinking my teeth into all those ideas and things. I can't wait. This is going to be so much fun getting ready for this. So, depending on when it's coming in 2022, I'll be able to plan my reading up to that point. Anywho, so that's all we got for you involving the Comic Spotlight video for Infinite Frontier #6. Here's the cover again. This is the A cover. I believe there were some B covers, but I just really love the whole, Darkseid going at President Spider-Man, President Superman going at Darkseid. It was really cool. So that's it for this one. I've held you guys long enough talking about Infinite Frontier. Please do all the YouTube things to help that algorithm. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification button, comment if you have anything to tell me or you have anything to say about what I've said here. I hope you enjoyed Infinite Frontier #6 as much as I did, and I hope you enjoy comics as much as I do. Please stay healthy, get vaccinated, and be kind to everyone, and keep reading those comics because that's why we're here. Thank you. This has been the officially unofficial Geek Channel Weekly Comic Roundup Spotlight, Spoiler-tastic Spotlight of Infinite Frontier #6. I am your host, as always, Carrie Quinn, and I'll be seeing ya. Bye!